Hello Tube Dwellers and welcome to the live stream, the end of an era live stream. Sad quacky dog noises. Yeah, so to everyone who's a little bit confused, Silver Pharaoh, MHMH and all the rest of it, yep, Mabinogi Duel, DevCat announced that the game is being shut down, servers are going offline on August 22nd, so very, very sad, unfortunately. No more Mabinogi Duel. We have no idea what's happening with Duel of Summoners yet, but given that the DevCat guys are now working on the new MMO, which is basically Monster Hunter with horses, I have to say it's not looking good for Duel of Summoners either. So yeah. So yes, welcome to everyone who's here so far. We've had Silver Pharaoh, Grade 8, MHMH, Nix, Mortal Kombat, Gabby, Sabro, and yeah. Yeah, Gabby, we don't know exactly what's happening with Duel of Summoners. Ray, the community manager, has said that he'll let us know when there's any word, but that was a few days ago. We haven't heard anything from him since, so I don't know, but it doesn't look good. DOS seems more dead than Mabinogi Duel. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if any of them was going to get an announcement that it was going down, I would have expected Duel of Summoners, honestly. I mean, it had, like, in the last week, I think it had a peak player of 17, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Mortal Kombat, I don't know why they don't do some commercials, get new players. Yeah, I don't know either, honestly. I mean, Mabinogi Duel and Duel of Summoners had a really, really good base. It could have been a popular card game, but I don't know. Maybe they looked at the other card games on the market that were trying to compete with Hearthstone and things like that and thought, no, there's no money here. Lee, hey, welcome to the stream. So, given that I had originally been saving my gems for what I was hoping was going to be a new booster pack at the beginning of next month, and it turns out actually, nope, it's all dead. Instead, we'll just do like a 10 booster pack pull, see if we can get some of the SIH cards. Let's see if I can unlock some of the SIH heroes before we get shut down. So there's no more EXT cards available. There's no more of the sort of new EXT cards available. There's these old ones: Remiel, Livencia, Fene, Ashlyn, and Nana. So it kind of reverted back to that, and then we got for some reason, Summertime Rigette and Summertime Piolet, even though it's I don't think it's technically summer yet, is it? I don't know. But June is a bit of a weird time to have swimsuit edition stuff anyway, but hey. So I already have Remiel and Livencia, but if we can grab Fene and I also have a Nana, but we can grab a Fene or an Ashlyn, that would help round out the stuff nicely, I suppose. So let's go for a 10 pull and we'll see what happens. Yeah, but we were all expecting a new extension. Spent all your gems. Yeah. I feel bad for people who, like, the day before spent money on dual coins and things like that. That must have sucked. Lionel, better buy cards I always wanted, and oh, hi Ark, hello. Yes, I mean, if there's any card you wanted and you want to just have a quick run at it, most people are just sort of offloading their cards, or people who are giving away like top tier EXT cards and stuff for minimum price. So hop onto the Arcadean Discord, or just keep an eye on the player stores. People are just going to be offloading their stuff like crazy now. George, morning. Nacho, hello. A lot of time away. Kingy, hello. Alright, so we can skip past all of this stuff because I already have all of these cards. We're just going to look for booster pop-up. Bonus, pop-ups. Or booster pop-ups. These are boosters. Okay, well, we got the Summertime Piolet. I like the art on that. That's cool. If we got the Summertime Brigitte, then they can... they actually match each other. Just notice, holy moly, that is like a huge couple of sandwiches Piolet has. And what is he drinking that's blue? It's very concerning. Also, he switched his boomerang out for a surfboard, but that's alright. Okay. Ritual of Darkness, yes, thank you for that. What's that? Oh, it's Blindingly Bright, Varum Kahan. Good. Well, that's my second one of those, I guess, so hey. If anyone wants a Varum Kahan. Yeah, Nefer, cute, not useful. Another Piolet, not the I already have the Summertime one. And nothing. Okay, so I got one booster out of 10, 10% chance, something that actually matches up for once. But that's about it. George, he's for sure not drinking the arc juice. Nope, the arc juice is blood red, and that's no coincidence. Very thirsty. I was quite sick a couple of days ago, so just gonna be mainlining water and arc juice for the past few days. Okay, so we got 51 cards out of that, only one of which was actually, you know, fun. But there we go. So yeah, he's got some sort of, I don't know what that is. It's like the anime version of an orange. That sandwich looks really nice, though. Making me hungry. Sabrosona, I wanted the Piolet SE, but I only got the Righette one. Well, I would have liked both, and I only got the Piolet one. We should get our cards together. Because they align so nicely. Look at his six-pack with the Piolet. Yeah, hold on. Alright, for anybody who wants a little bit of Piolet beefcake action, there you go. Yeah, I mean, it got a good bod. And there were people who were confused as to whether or not Piolet was male or female, so that, I'm pretty sure, answers the question. Evil Bar, I was expecting a new booster about. Nope, I know. I was so sure that we were going to get a new booster on the 1st of July, or the very least that, you know, Duel of Summoners was going to start doing something different, and then, you know, we could lead into a new booster, and then, boop, out of nowhere, hey, by the way, we're shutting this shit down. Ugh, Lukaku, hello! Here for the death, are you, Lukaku? Awesome. Alright, it's enough PLA beefcake. Arya, hello. Arv, thank you. Alright, let's come out of that. Actually, no, we can stick in that, can't we? Zigstro, do you have any recommendations for a Mabinogi Duel replacement? Well, I mean, the big ones, obviously, right now are Hearthstone, Elder Scrolls Legends, and Gwent. Artifact is coming out soon, and I will be covering that in depth because it looks like a really cool card game. There's also Krosmaga, Krosmaga, if you're interested in kind of weird trading card game. That's a lot of fun. That's by the Wakfu/Dofus guys. That's really cool. There's also Chronomagia, which is available on phones and tablets at the moment. That's not bad at all. And of course, Duel Links. So, I mean, you got a good selection there. Got a good selection. Luke, until the very end. Well, it's the end of Mabinogi Duel, but it's not going to be the end of this channel. So let's hope you're with us for a good long while to come. Right, Senpai. Hello. Evilbard, so what's the new schedule? I do not know just yet. Depending on how this goes and how people feel, we may do another one of these Mabinogi Duel live streams next week, and we'll just kind of keep it going until people just lose interest. Or I may just completely break everything down, redesign it, run some polls, see what people would like me to play, and we'll move into that. If anybody has any suggestions on what they would like me to live stream in place of Mabinogi Duel, and it could be a mobile game, PC game, 3DS game, or PS4 game, if you have any suggestions, chime in chat or the Discord, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, comment section, anywhere you like. I read them all. Alright, gotta go. I'm in my cousin's marriage. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's what, second cousin? Have fun, I guess? I don't know. I hate marriages. See you on Discord, though. Pegasus, long time no see. Yes, indeed. How do you feel about Mabinogi Duel being shut down, Pegasus? Tell us your thoughts. Zixtra, what will you be covering in the future? Well, yeah, as I said, I'm not 100% certain. Definitely Artifact, the Valve trading card game that's coming out that's using the Dota 2 characters. I am also going to be covering the next Nexon trading card game, which they've already announced, which is Marvel Battle Lines. I really don't think it's going to be that good, but I will be covering it just in case. Lukaku, Final Fantasy 15, just because you hate me. Evil Bard, Friday, PS4, I can do. I mean, again, if people have games that they would like to see me play on the PS4, PC, 3DS, or mobile, chime in and let me know. Evil Bard, Mobile Monday, yes. Yes. For people who don't have consoles or high-value PCs or anything like that and want mobile games, I am thinking of keeping Mondays as like a mobile game only kind of live stream day, and then spreading the other stuff out over other days, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. Elonisama, 15 gems, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, hey, maybe I'll be able to pull my my special edition Righette and then put her and PLA next to each other. Lukaku has just become a meme at this point, yeah. Yeah. It won't work so well without Nip Nip around, though. We need Nip Nip around to be my chocobo. You like the Final Fantasy 15 streams. Why? Just because you like my slow descent into madness. As I sat there going, why? Why am I finding this guy's goddamn cat? I'm a prince! These people have no freaking respect for loyalty. Miss, we can download all the resources from Mabinogi Duels and make a sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! Online for it with better rules and no Liliths. I don't know if that's possible. But maybe you could, yeah. Pegasus, I saw Mr. Kengi ranked in the top 10. Yes, with his Ninja Hanjo deck. Very cool. Kengi, why do people like memes? I don't get them. I don't really get them either, I must admit. I like funny images, but you know, the same meme done over and over and over again is like, well, it's an excellent substitute for intelligent thought, but you're not really saying anything, are you? I could have exactly the same conversation with a parrot. But hey, to each their own, right? Okay, so let's do the sub-battles. I don't know why, but whenever I reach for something, I become a pirate. Okay, so... oh, Nick Stalker, when's the last tournament? We don't have an exact date for it, but yes, for anyone who's interested, there will be one final Mabinogi Duel tournament that I host. It will be called End of Legends, and I will open it up to as many people as would like to get involved, up to a particular limit. Obviously, you know, like 120 people jump in, I'm like, I can't do that. But I'll try to open it up to as many people as want to take part. So it'll be in August, probably the second week of August, like a week before the server shut down. So keep an eye on Discord and these live streams and things like that for that. I'll also be having a Mabinogi in memoriam video, which will kind of be a best of all these live streams and videos as well, so keep an eye on the channel for that. Evard, by the way, I got a PS4 on Saturday and downloaded Fortnite. Played it on Sunday, it's actually pretty good. Thought it would suck. It was an epic battle of 5 teams of 20 players. Yes, I don't play Battle Royale games myself, I don't like them. But yes, if you like Battle Royale games, Fortnite's basically the best right now. Miss, you can download the files on the phone and transfer them to the computer. The programming will be the hard part. Once you save the files, it can take as long as you need. Yes, yes. I mean, there is a online, well, not online, but there is that bit of software where you can create a new game. I don't know how popular it would be, but if you want to make a start on it, by all means. Okay, so let's make a start on these sub-battles. Now, again, I am not 100% sure that we're going to be doing another Mabinogi Duel live stream until the tournament, so this may be the last time you guys get to sub-battle. So, if you've always wanted to sub-battle, now's your chance to get involved. Bring your weird decks, your wild decks, your wonderful decks. No meta stuff. Let's just go completely nuts. Let's send Mabinogi Duel off with just completely fun sub-battles that everyone can enjoy. Use your weird stuff. So, if you'd like to get involved in the sub-battles, comment. I always point here because it's where it is, you know, on the thing. But comment in the chat and let me know your in-game name and I'll partner everybody up. Luke, the subreddit challenge deck will already take half of that in memoriam video. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the last scene of the in memoriam video is going to be me going, it's a skeleton. And we have no answer for that. Kengi, you're up. Okay, Kengi versus Evil Bart. There we go. Tabithia, I don't blame you, Ark. Things went to hell when the makers got greedy. Very true, they did, but this isn't me quitting Mabinogi Duel. This is Mabinogi Duel is actually shutting down its servers. I'd keep going, honestly, but because people want me to, but I can't. 22nd of August, the servers go down. Bye-bye. Alright, so Sabrosona is up. Yash Chauhan, hello, welcome. Possibly the last stream, but welcome to it. Well, last Mabinogi Duel stream, anyway. George, you're up. Okay, so George, you can fight Sabrosona. Yash Chauhan, will you be my friend in game? Absolutely, yes. If you send me a friend request during my live stream, I guarantee to add you to my friends list. So I will add everybody once we're done signing people up. Luke, guess you'd be up for sub-battles? Alrighty, Luke Arkwright. Don't know why I bother trying to spell it correctly. I know who I mean. Neil Tan, Namami, request for battle. Okie dokie. Namami. There you go. You can fight Luke Arkwright. It's blank. Up for a fun sub battle. You'll be using your second account. It's blank. Okay. So it's, and yes, I do see your friend request, and I will add you in just a second. Evil Bard, I'm going to go make a deck really quick. Yep, no problem, no problem. Tabithia, ooh, wow, it's closing time. Yup, I feel terrible for the people who spend tons of gems for 5-star creatures in the old days. Yes, I mean, I know people who spent like $60 just a couple of weeks back on some of these EXT cards, so ooh, they're going to be unhappy. And yes, tons of money for gems. Yeah, it's not great. Okay. Zixtro, could you repeat the name of the new Nexon CCG? Didn't hear about it until now. I will do you one better. I will post the link into the chat. So it's called Marvel Battle Lines. I will be doing video, and I will be doing a live stream of it when it comes out. But again, you know, it's a Marvel IP, and they just suck on the mobile. So I'm not sure how it's going to go. Kukul, heard this game is going to die. Yes, August 22nd, the servers get shut down. Wow, wow. Neon, hello. Long time no see. Luke, feel bad for people like Brown. Don't feel bad for Brown. He gamed the system. He used to buy money on the iTunes store. He would then buy gems, and then he would immediately ask for a refund on the iTunes store. He used to game the system. Coco, you back for the funeral? Well, that's kind of sad, but yeah. All the oldies are here. Yes, they are. Yes. George, Sabrasona has posted in-game name is Elonisama, so please add. Alright, so far we got Kengi versus Evil Bart, Sabrasona versus George, Lucar versus Namami, and It's Blank versus somebody. So, if you would like to get involved, please put your in-game name in the chat box, and I will sign you up for the sub-battles. In the meantime, I'm going to start removing people so that I can start adding people. Who here's been playing Monster Prom, by the way? We booted it up this morning, it's awesome. Highly recommend it. Okay, there we go. It's blank. Neon, sad ending of Mabinogi. Yes, very sad. End of an era. Yeah. It's a game that started me up in YouTube and live streaming and all the rest of it. Cool. Yeah, they messed up a game, couldn't fix it. Yeah, yeah. It obviously reached the end of its financial lifespan. Sad, but what you gonna do? George accepted the friend request. Good, good. Oh. And of course, as always, if you would like to submit your deck to me for sort of critique and advice, post your deck code in the chat and I'll take a look at it. Mist, I wish they would give a refund to everyone though in NX cash that can only be used for games by DevCat. No, it's unreasonable, but it's less unreasonable than everyone getting their cash back. Yeah, I mean, that would definitely be a nice gesture. Absolutely, it would be a really nice gesture if they gave you the equivalency in NX cash. But, I mean, it's Nexon, they're not going to do that. And obviously, giving everybody their money back is never going to happen. I mean, it's a mobile game. Any game that has microtransactions, eventually that game is going to die, especially if it's hosted online. So when you spend money on a game like that, you know, it's on the understanding that eventually the game will die. So you can't expect to get a refund. That's unreasonable, as you say. But yes, getting NX cash back would be very nice. Still, Nexon, you know, not the nicest company in the world. As far as I know, they don't have child slave laborers, but I think that's about the nicest thing that can be said for their business practices. Alright, so we're just going to wait for Evil Bart to finish creating a deck. Kengi, you're going to be fighting Evil Bart first, so make sure you have some fun deck to play. Let's not see any top-tier meta stuff or, you know, completely, you know, rare decks. Let's just have some fun. Let's see some mushrooms. Let's see some weird combos. Let's see some more Hanjo. Let's see some good stuff. Bard, never mind, don't waste your time. Okay, that's fine. Missed. I just want a free butler and maid, to be honest. I would be happy with just the maid. Alright, so face forward, Evil Bard. Face backwards, Kengi. Whoosh. Spin that duck. Spin that. I need like a duck cam. That's what I need. Okay, sideways. So we'll do it again. Cookie, you want a free Cargirl? Cargirl would be nice as well. There we go. Facing forward. So what did I say? That was Evil Bart. Alphabetical. So, Evil Bart, please send a battle request to Kengi. Evil Bart, send the battle request. I'll sit here and scroll. Whoops. Actually, in terms of car girls, pit girls, I like. I don't know why. I just like that outfit on them. It's nice. Okay. So let's see. King is online. I don't see Evil Bard. I'm pretty sure he's on my friend list, so we'll see. Neon, did you try Shadowverse? Yes, I did. I could not get into it. I don't know why, but I just don't like it. And again, I couldn't say why. It's not like I can point to something and say, oh, that's terrible, oh, this sucks. It's just, for some reason, I'm playing it and I'm like, I don't like the user interface, I don't like the graphics, I don't like the mechanics of it, I just don't like it. And I wish I did, because it's super popular. I could make videos that had way more views than my Mabinogi Duel ones, but I just don't. Kukul, typo, Catgirl. Catgirls are also girls. Good. Neko-chan. So, Miss Hero, wait, is Duel of Summoners closing at the same time? There's been no announcement about that. Ray said that he would let everybody know, but that was like 4 days ago, and we haven't heard anything from him since, so I don't know. I would assume the Duel of Summoners is going to shut down. I mean, it's not making... Oh, it can't be making them any money, surely. It had, like, a peak concurrent players in the last week of 17, so I have no idea. King, I'll add you now. Neon, right now I'm getting back into Cardfight Vanguard. I don't think I've played Cardfight Vanguard, actually. Mexican dude, sorry, got to remove you. You've been going for 28 days. And added. Kengi's ready, good. Okay, so again, we're just waiting on, waiting for Evil Bard. Ah, good, he's online, good. So Evil Bard's going to send a battle request, and we'll watch. Pegasus, why will the service end? I actually don't know. I don't know. I mean, as far as I was aware, the game hadn't been reduced in popularity. People were still playing a lot. Suddenly, every time I tried to get a game, it was pretty much instantaneous. I don't know why there's a big announcement about Mabinogi Duel going down and not Duel of Summoners. If either of the two was going to die, you would think it would be Duel of Summoners, but... Maybe it's because Lilith made the game not fun, so no one is buying packs when she's the only card needed. Could be. I mean, they could just have run out of whales. Their business model for the game became so stupid. I mean, bundling every card into a single pack, and then the best cards were locked behind this 10% chance that you might pull a bonus card, and then a 1% chance that if you got that 10% chance, you'd pull an EXT card, or you could spend 60. I mean, that's just so stupid. Really, really dumb. So maybe they just kind of drove even the whales away. No, the mechanics in solo play is very hard. You have to really buy packs so you can play good decks. Yeah, I mean, the booster card system's been ridiculous for like a year now. It's really bad. Mist, who's gonna whale when you have a Lilith? Well, I mean, pretty sure that's why they brought out cards like Four Gentlemen Plum Blossom, you know, the one that you can just go Four Gentlemen Plum Blossom, Ritual of Darkness into blah de blah and immediately win. So I'm pretty sure that's why they started bringing out some truly insanely powerful EXT cards. The problem is, of course, that the EXT cards are all locked behind a paywall because no free-to-play player is going to get them unless they are insanely lucky. Also, Evil Bar, still waiting for you to send that battle request to Kengi. Come on, buddy. Neon, Cardfight Vanguard trading card game in real life. Oh, no, I do know it. And I'll tell you how I know it. Because my brother has the manga. That's how I know it. Yes. I think they'll have a mobile game this year. Could be good. Could be good. Good, they're transitioning. Upload. Still can't believe it. They lectured about their live card game service at Nexon Developers Conference this year. And now it's dead. Well, the Mabinogi Duel is dead. God knows what's happening to Duel Summoners. Anyway, Kengi up at the top with the L Hero. No surprise there. An Evil Bar down at the bottom with the Teeny Hero. Running 2 colors and dropping a Kadir's Cat. Fantastic. Yash Chauhan, what's your in-game name? It is the Arcadian. Same as just right there. The Arcadian. Same as my YouTube name. I was going to say same as my name everywhere, but actually it's not. Some places it's like Arcadian YT because the Arcadian's too long. So, Kadir's Cat. What does this do again? Allies, your least abundant resource +1. Okay, yeah, alright, sorry, because it's basically a free card at level 1. So, the Black Spirit murders that poor little kitty cat, and it's Evil Bart's turn once again. So I think I just drew a little on my thumb. Goblin Bomb Squad comes out in front of the Black Spirit, which is a good block, and Kengi levels up to 2. He's just going to let that the Black Spirit basically die to the Goblin Bomb Squad, and then I have to assume drop a PLA, but maybe he's not running it. Nope, he's running a PLA. Summoning Commission comes out though, snags off that PLA. That's going to be not too bad at all. And back it goes. So Evil Bard got 7 and 7. Obviously Kengi's in the lead resource-wise because he's running 3 camps. But let's see what Evil Bard decides to do. Drops a Golden Garden Cat and a Kadir's Cat right next to it. Okay, so that's fine. The Golden Garden Cat is, of course, going to get immediately murdered. Kengi does have enough there for command hunting and a surprise attack if he decides to go that way. But he goes for a Holy Spear instead, which is a cheaper counter to the whole lot. Now let's see if he decides to go aggressive here. Nope, playing defensively and charges up. So Kengi's going to be able to charge or play and then level up on his next turn. Evil Bard goes for a charge on the first action. Is he going to keep some pressure on? Nope, he's going to go for a charge of his very own. And he goes into gold, which, you know, obviously gives him HP back, but so it goes. Snake Tamer Nicholas comes out, which is interesting. So the blue scale snake, if Nicholas is on the battlefield, it's been increased attack. Yep, okay. And I'm trying to remember these snake creature when that disappears. Right. Ifrit Furora comes out on Evil Bard's side of the field, so that's going to be able to quite niftily deal with a lot of those threats. Let's see, Mist, when are you getting a Switch? I don't know. Also, are you going to get Pokemon Let's Go, the casualized Pokemon game that's meant for people who only play the mobile game Go, but want to get into the series? Again, I don't know. I like Pokemon for the sort of the in-depth aspect of it. You know, I like the breeding and, you know, creating perfect teams, and then, you know, what's my opponent going to do? VGC rules, back and forth. So I'm not sure. I'm a big fan of Pokemon, but I'm not 100% convinced on the Let's Go thing for me personally. Prize that comes out is going to murder the Ifrit Furora, which is going to do what it do. And going to charge up, I think, Nicholas a little bit, and brings out the snake. Comes in Mean Mage Lily and her little alpaca buddy. So that's a lot of damage out on the field that Evil Bard needs to deal with. Sabrasona, talking about mangas. I started reading one called Hakaiju. It's a certainly family-friendly story, definitively without blood, organs, and scary monsters. Yes, we all believe you. Lucarai might not be able to battle. That would be very sad. Why? If you're not going to be able to battle, then It's Blank can take your place and fight Namani. But, yes, good let us know. Okay, so Evil Bard revives from the grave. I was going to say he has enough to bring out another Ferora, so let's see. He does so. A lot of light resources here. Goes for a discard into gold, possibly setting up a summoning commission for later. Kenki goes for a charge. Is he going to go for a removal onto the Ferora? He's not going to bother. Because I'm pretty sure at level 3 anyway, the Ferora would kill them all, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's 15 damage. So he's just going to take that that hit. Down goes Nicholas, but the Alpaca, the Snake, and Mean Mage Lily are left alive. And Evil Bard does need to deal with that Mean Mage Lily, otherwise Ferora is going to become an Alpaca. Neon, try Heart of Crown in Steam. It's quite good. A card building game against other players. Alrighty, let me write that down. Heart of Crown. Oh, there goes the alpacas. It's an adorable battlefield. So, Heart of Crown. Okay. So yes, if anybody has any game recommendations that they would like me to play and live stream, make videos about, any of that good stuff, please do suggest them in the chat box, especially if they're games that the entire community can play. Lucarai, slow connection, the game won't load. Oh. Neon is also stream friendly. Aha, excellent. That's what I like to hear. Missed, also there's a chance for Fire Emblem 16 to be censored like Fire Emblem 15. Boo! And there's no translator's announcement. It's feared it will be done by Treehouse, the guys who butchered Fire Emblem 15. Boo! Hiss. Well, fingers crossed it isn't. I really wish... See, I really wish the West in general would stop taking its cue from America, and I wish America would get over its bloody puritanical roots. Sex isn't bad, boobs aren't bad, you can have attractive people in the game without diminishing them or in any way objectifying them. For the love of God, it's a video game, let's all just have fun. Can we please? Alright, so this battlefield is getting extremely busy. Alpacas everywhere. Down goes that alpaca, which is actually quite lucky on Kengi's side. He had a 50% chance of hitting the correct alpaca to free it up for the mage 39, and he got it. And down goes Evil Bard. So well done to Evil Bard, and congrats to Kengi. Well played on both players' sides there. And yeah, whew, lucky command hunting at the end there. George, Cats vs Snakes and Alpaca. Never mind, Cats turned into alpacas. Yep. Miss, do a stream on Dragon Ball Fighters. I suck at Dragon Ball Fighters. Really fun game, but I suck at it. It's literally just me going, ah! Julian, so is the game going to die? I mean, closed forever. Yes, it is. On August 22nd, the Mabinogi Duel game servers will be shut down. No more Mabinogi Duel for anyone ever. It's very sad. Pegasus. Animals! Yes, it was a very zoological fight. I liked it. It was good. Okay, so up next is Sabrosona, otherwise known as Eleni-sama, versus George, otherwise known as Shinami. So, I see Eleni-sama's online. Where's my duck? Here he is. Samurai Quack. Let's roll. Facing forward, Eleni-sama. Facing away, Shinami. Alphabetical as always. Facing forward, Eleni-sama. Please send a battle request. Please send the battle request. Upload. Maybe Steam version will live long? Maybe. We don't know. There's been no announcement. Nacho. Hey, can I fight one? Absolutely, yes. So I'll write you down. Nacho. Good, good. Kengi's posted his deck code in case anyone is interested. Looks like Eleni-sama and Shinami are transitioning, so keep doing this. And once again, wish the Mabinogi Duel had a dual links kind of PvP system. So much easier. Don't need to keep refreshing this thing like an idiot. There we go, okay. Alright, so Shinami up at the top with, who is that? Brant. And 3 mutants, Eleni-sama down the bottom with a neutral hero and 1 mutant. Dun dun dun. Both players running 3 color, 3 camps? 3 color camps? 3 camps? Yeah. Both players running 3 colors this time. So let's see how this goes. Mist, when will Puree Station do cross Puree? Eventually they're going to be dragged into it kicking and screaming, but there was one of the old, I don't know, some director of some sort of Sony fairly recently made the comment that Sony doesn't want to do crossplay because they think that people are going to buy a game for a different platform instead of PlayStation and then play the game on the PlayStation. So they'll be using the hardware, but they won't be buying the software, and they think it's going to impact their bottom line. It's rubbish because other companies who are doing cross-play have reported absolutely no decrease in profits whatsoever, and in many cases actually resulted in an increase in profits. But as much as I love Japan, and I love Japan very much, they are really slow to adapt. Really slow to adapt. So it'll happen eventually, but don't hold your breath. Alright, so both players pretty much keeping each other at arm's length here. Creatures being played and murdered in quick succession. Out comes the Black Spirit. And let's see. Oh, and Tsubaki comes out as well. Very interesting. Okay, so Tsubaki's out in the field, she's charged up. That's going to be interesting for Eleni-sama to deal with. Well, maybe not. There goes the Holy Spear. See, I've been saying all this time that Holy Spear is a great card. And it's only in like the last month that I've begun to see people using it a lot. Miss Hero, it's not Japan, it's just Sony. Nintendo is doing crossplay. Well, yes, to be fair, Nintendo has always been an exception to the rule. Japan is very hidebound, it is very slow to change, but Nintendo has always been quite manic, honestly, about changing. It's really good, don't get me wrong, but every single iteration of their console hardware is like completely new. We have new gadgets, we have new things, it's in 3DS now, we have nunchucks, you can plug it in here and take it away, you can play it in your bathroom, woo! I love their enthusiasm. But, I mean, out of all the Japanese companies, you know, they are the exception to the rule. Treasure box is out and it actually has an attack value, so that's weird. Lukaku, Holy Spear and Ambush have always been too forgotten. Yes, Yes, they have. Asian players have always made good use of Holy Spear, but the West never really adopted it. I don't really know why. But who knows. So a lot of discards happening on Eloni Summer side. Gengi, Holy Square is nice. If anyone plays light, they may have Holy Spar. So you made 2 attempts at spelling Holy Spear and you failed twice. Missed. Atlas hates PC and only puts their games on Japanese consoles. Yep. I mean, Atlas is... Atlas is like an American branch, but it's a Japanese company, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Out comes the Princess's Shadow Alicia, which you always expect to see next to an Illigressa. Very nice. And that's a lot of gold resources back for Eloni Sama now. Huzzah! Out comes Tsubaki once again. Now, does she have defense ignoring? I don't... Ugh, it's too much to read. No, out comes the Holy Spear, so never mind. Aranui. Hey, Ark, so it looks like my best card game after Devil May Cry Tokyo is closing servers too. Yes, it is. It's very sad. Kengi, I hate my keyboard. Sure, blame the keyboard. Sucall, you want to fight? Okie dokie. I will write down your username then. So, GYHIKIKH. Good lord. You couldn't have made it more complicated? Okay, you're written down. Yes, this is okay. I usually prefer Ambush over Holy Spear in PvP, but both are great in my opinion, yeah. I lean more towards Holy Spear, I must admit. It's just a straight up, I know for a fact this will murder everything. Whereas Ambush, you know, sometimes you don't quite have the positioning of your cards right, or you don't quite, you know, it doesn't quite do enough damage or whatever. It's like, but yeah, both are equally good. It just depends on your playstyle and your decks. Mist, I love your keys. Not the keyboard, King, just the keys. The individual keys. Especially I love Q and that little tilde symbol. They get me so hot. I apologize. Ibar, does no one agree with Ark playing PS4 on Friday? Yes, who wants to see me play PlayStation 4 games on Friday? Do let me know. Lots of new faces today, Kingi. Yeah, a few new faces. And some relatively new faces, yes. It's blank. Who am I up against? Well, you're supposed to be up against Lukaku, but I don't know. Russian name, FFH. I don't know what you're trying to say, but Zdravstvuyte. Monsieur, don't know what that is either. Julian, play Warframe. They said it's fun. They said, yeah, I've been playing Warframe since beta. I play Warframe. Lukaku, is this loss? I messed up on loss. I have no idea what's happening in the chat. There's a lot of weird symbols. I'm beginning to think that, you know, all those conspiracy theorists about lizard people living in the hollow earth are right. Pod people, pod people. Okay, so Shinami's turn. He's got to think about this. The Illigressa is causing some trouble, which is quite interesting. And that fire itself, of course, is going to be problematic. The Crusader comes out. A must-kill card, of course, especially at level 3, when it's going to be generating +2 into everything. Goes for a charge, though, so this could be interesting. If Elonisima is holding a Arrow of Revenge, she could Arrow revive Arrow and win. Let's see how it goes. Luke, is Blank supposed to be up against Namami? You're supposed to be up against Namami, Luke, but if you can't play, then yes, Blank will go up against Namami. Evil Bard, I think it's that PewDiePie meme. I don't watch PewDiePie, so it might be. Luke, loss is a recent annoying meme, okay? I don't know memes. I am not up on my dank, I'm afraid. Yes. Neon, Arcadean, try playing Shadowverse only one time and suffer for 2 hours. Yeah, it's live stream Shadowverse. It'll literally just be me going, oh, I know that it's a good game, but I don't like it. Why is the user interface so childish? I don't like the user interface, though. That is something I can point out as not being good. It's way too overly ornate. It's not crisp, it's not clear, it's too much fluff. It annoys the graphic designer in me, okay? Don't question it, just run with it. Lukaku, I consider that I can't. Okay, in that case, I will remove your name. And Blank, you can fight Namami. And Nacho Guerrera, you can fight GYHIKIKH. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. Yeah, while streaming, yes. Pegasus, Invincible Princess. Yes, she's doing very well, isn't she? Although that Crusader is going to cause some problems. Although, actually, no, I was going to say it's going to cause some problems, but no, of course, Illugressa just killed the treasure chest, so, yep, alright, so it looks like it's still a New Summer's game. That was nice and close, though, both players using heroes we tend not to see. And, hey, always nice to see Illugressa and her shadow make an appearance. Neiltan, it's blank. May I have your IGN? It is literally just it's blank. ITSBLANK. So yes, once again, congrats to Eloni-sama. Missed. Loss is a Control-Alt-Delete that stems from a web comic panel created in June 2nd, 2008. Fair enough. Oh, this goes right over my head. Evabard, maybe just play Fortnite. I don't like Battle Royale games. It takes too much... I get that like extremely skilled players can do a lot better at it than the normal players, but I swear to Christ, every time I play that game, I'll be doing everything right. I'll land in a good area that I'll pick up a couple of weapons, nobody else is around, I'm moving from bush to bush, from house to house, I'm checking my corners, I'm slicing the pie, I'm doing everything that needs to be done, I am completely on point, I will move from one bush to the other, and some asshat will snipe me in the head, and that's 15 minutes of my life gone. I saw nobody. And I'm just dead immediately. And I'm just sitting there going, no! It's bullshit! It would be fun to have all the people / most who have PS4 in a big battle. I tell you what, if enough people on the Discord server and stuff want to play Fortnite, then we can all jump together into a team. I wouldn't mind that. I just don't do the solo shit where I go for 15 minutes without seeing anybody and then get sniped in the back of my head. Gang, you want to have a new battle or a stab to death battle? We'll see if you can challenge somebody. George, good game. You could never use your shield throw. Boo. Philippe Cariel, we in Brazil are waiting for the Marvel Battle Lines game to be subtitled Mabinogi Duel. I will be live streaming and making a video about the Marvel Battle Lines when it comes out, so stay tuned. Monsieur, the bullets have RNG where they go. Really? That would also explain why I couldn't shoot anyone. Neon, how about a mobile game? League of Legends, bang bang. That's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it, but they're not bad. I do play a bit of League of Legends. I play a bit of Dota 2. I play a bit of Hearth, Heroes of the Storm. Kengi and Shinami may be having a slab battle. Let's see. Evabard, you need to put up walls, Arc. Yeah, I know. I do that, though. I mean, my problem is that I'm just not lucky with these games. I put up walls, I put up walls, I put up walls. I'm like, good, I'm safe. I'm just going to take 5 seconds to check my inventory, and I get sniped in the head because some asshat's built a massive tower and some stairs right over me. He's just looked down and shot me in the face. I don't know why, but everyone in Fortnite knows exactly where I am at all times. It's hilarious, you got a headshot. I always get a headshot. I never see anybody coming. It's literally just I turn a corner. Poof. Missed, I won my 5th game of Fortnite the first time I played. Yeah, shut up. I won on accident. By accident, not on accident. Come on. Dude, you can make your own lobby, I think. It doesn't matter. Unless it's me and nobody else, I'm not going to win. I'll literally just make a lobby, nobody else will be there. I'll walk in and go, well, I guess I win, everyone else is dead. Hooray! Alright, so people are going to have slap battles and stuff. But for now, we need to focus on It's Blank and Namami. So... Alright, well I see It's Blank is on. I'm going to spin the duck, so It's Blank facing forward, Namami facing backwards. Spin that duck. Spin, it's kind of, it's facing down, so we said that was the equivalent of away, so, who's that? Namami. Yes, Namami, send a battle request to It's Blank. Namami, please send a battle request to It's Blank. Bard, I still haven't won in solo, because I really like 20 people in a team. I mean, the thing about Fortnite is to get to like the last 5 people standing, whatever, is skill. To get victory, to be the last person standing, at that point, is just luck. I mean, literally just depends on how fortunate you got with your positioning and the stuff you picked up along the way. If some dude happened to pick up a battle vest and a freaking rocket launcher or whatever, then hooray, you know, they win. I just don't like games that go, wow, that was quite good of you. You're dead anyway. Ha 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 ha. Like, screw you, game. Alright, looks like they're transitioning. And in we go. Alrighty. Alright. Naomi with the Fene hero, and it's blank with the Fene hero. Both players with no mutants, but both players also got their Fene ability to activate. Out comes Ashlyn, who is actually a good card. I remember way back when she was awesome. Where are we going? Julian, I just want my Resident Evil 2 remake. Demo was so good. It did look damn good. George, let's do it. Too bad Virtue didn't here to watch it. Okay, I will write down Kengi the George, and then we can watch you guys having a slap fight after this battle, and then after the versus Nacho. Miss, the opponent had a rocket launcher and I accidentally turned on the building mode while panicking, and while trying to shoot them I built a wall right in front of them. They fired. Okay, that does sound pretty funny. Oh, they must have been so pissed. Alright, so Ashlyn restores 1 HP to your hero every turn. If your hero's HP is not recovered by this effect, increases all resources by 1. So its blank's resources are skyrocketing right now, and Naomi is powerless to stop it. Out comes the Beatrice of Salvation next to the Ashlyn. Holy moly, the resources are just skyrocketing. Naomi, you must kill Ashlyn! Kill Ashlyn, as the elves attempted to do. Also, incidentally, no more story for Mabinogi Duel. So, they kind of ended on the grimdark note. I've only started playing it, but my building skills are pretty good. Well, watch Ninja, I think it is, on Twitch for some real top tier play. Alright, so Ashlyn goes bye-bye, and thanks to Beatrice of Salvation's ability, the angel comes out. Oh, Ms. Confire, interesting, which brings out the hidden spider, but at least it frees up the Beatrice of Salvation. Out comes S in front of that. I am the gatekeeper, protecting Azure is everything. I don't know why I said it in a D voice, because she's a girl, but hey, no judgment here. George, George would like to know if it's an all-out slap battle or other cards are viable. So, ouch, down goes the angel, which is replaced by another angel thanks to Beatrice's ability, and then Beatrice goes bye-bye. The angel gives S back some HP, I think. Not sure about that, actually. I wasn't really paying attention. And Scholar Petrarca, is it Petrarca or Petrarca? No, Petrarca. Scholar Petrarca comes out, so it's blank just going for all the weird cards today. Awesome. Miss, Ninja doesn't like Fortnite anymore. He plays it for money but hates the game. Well, it's not surprising. Anytime anybody is obligated to do something, the enjoyment of it kind of does drain out of you a little bit. I mean, everybody always says, you know, oh my god, you know, ooh, it must be so great to make money by playing games, but it's not actually that great. The problem is, at that point, you know, you start thinking to yourself every single time you play a game, you're like, ooh, I wonder, should I stream this? Should I make a video about this? Should I do a tutorial? Should I redo that boss fight so I can record it, so I can put it up? Oh, that was quite funny. Do I pause my game here so I record the last 5 minutes and then I edit it later for a fun little thing? Blah, blah, blah. Video games become not about just sort of enjoying yourself, they become work, basically. You have to look at them from a completely different lens, so I get it. On the other hand, you know, it's what catapulted him into the mainstream, so I guess he's probably not being too vocal about his dislike of the game. Alright, so it's blank wins with a weird and wonderful deck, and Namami unfortunately could not make up the ground after that initial painful start with the Ashlyn. So congratulations to it's blank and very well played there to Namami. And Kinky, by the way, you can buy slaps on the catch up. Yep. You can buy whichever vote on PS4 games in Discord later. Arg, yep, absolutely. Just remind me, and I'll put it up. Kengi, heavy expensive decks, yes, but also full of completely non-meta viable cards, so it's a lot of fun. Persona, without the continuation of the story, I guess Remiel will still remain a virgin. Too bad, I was shipping him with Lucencia. Well, that was not going to happen because, you know, spoiler alert, but the game is shutting down in 2 months. But again, there's about to be a spoiler alert if you haven't finished the story. So I'm going to do this until I'm done being spoilery, so cover your ears, and then when I take my hands away, I'm not being spoiler anymore. So here we go, spoiler time. Yeah, you can't ship Remiel and Lucencia. Lucencia's dead. Well, actually, you can still ship them together, but that would be creepy. Don't do that. Okay, Pegasus, rich deck. Well, not really, actually. I mean, it was all collaboration cards. I'm pretty sure I have all those cards, and I'm a free-to-play player. But yes, if you went around for the collaboration, then yeah, pretty rich deck. Miss Northern Lion has been playing Binding of Isaac Scenic day one of its release of the first game, been uploading a new video of it every day non-stop, and he still likes the game. That make is something else. I'm not sure that make was the word you were looking for, but yes. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you come across a game that you just adore from the bottom of your heart, and then it's not work at all, it's just fun. But for the most part, it's not great. Kengi, I haven't even done any of the story. I don't know. San Persona dead. Well, I didn't remember that. Well, obviously your shipping fandom was not really that hardcore. Anyway, so we've got Nacho Guerrera plus Guy Hiki. I mean, really, it just sounds like a skeleton's laugh. Which may be what you were going for. Julian, not my wife, Lucencia. Yes, I'm terrible. I know, now everybody, despite my spoiler warning, now everybody's just ruining my spoiler warning anyway in the chat. Why did I even bother? Not my wife, Lucencia. Yes, so sad. Neon, don't you have a trading card game shop near you? I don't have any kind of shop near me. I live in a forest, next to a river, in a valley, in Scotland. So no. There's nothing near me other than trees and sheep. Okay. Alright, so yes, also, Nacho and Gay, I'm gonna need at least one of you on my friends list. So if we're not already friends, then send me a friend request so that I can add you. Because otherwise I can't spectate, obviously. And Sukor would like to know your in-game name, Nacho, as would I. And I would like people to be friends with me so that we can spectate. I need a drink. Okay, so Nacho's IGN is Stragan, which actually I may have added already, but just in case not, I'll add it. Sugar 11. Delete. Terrible eye. Sambro Sona has posted her Iligresa deck, if anybody is interested in seeing the deck that she used to win that sub-battle. Stragan. I don't know why my emulator keeps popping up these weird little graphical issues, but hey. Confirm. Right, so I'm assuming that's done. Yep, there we go. Good, excellent. All right, so what's this thing? Is G or S? So face forward, Sukor, face backwards, Stragan. That's going on for a while. Okay, hit the keyboard. Facing forward, who did I say that was? Sukor, probably. Yes, anyway, screw it. Sukor. Please challenge Stragan. Send a battle request. Neon, wow, it's like a remote province. It's calling to my career. Forester. Hey, Forester. I always kind of wanted to be a Forester, actually. But yes, it's pretty remote. The nearest shop is a 15-minute drive away, and that's it's just a small one in a nearby village. And then the nearest town with a proper big shop is about half an hour away by car. So yeah, pretty isolated. Mist, do you have a gamepad controller you can use for PC? Yes, I do. Evil Bart, I would never add someone with so many random letters in their name. Well, don't be racist. I just say add me instead. Oh, fair enough then. Ah, here we go. Oh, and I did actually have added on my friends list, so that's cool. So, we'll just say Guy up at the top with the neutral hero, 2 mutants. Stragan down the bottom with the Fene hero and no mutants. Both players running 3 Kalas. So let's see how this goes. Paralyzing Bullet comes out. It's going to take care of the blue crossbow golem. Interesting to see the blue crossbow golem. I did actually go up against somebody once who used the blue crossbow golem and another couple of cards alongside formation move to east and formation move to west. Turned out to be surprisingly effective. I can't remember the deck now, though. Alright, so a discard from Stragan, which I'm pretty sure went into gold, so could be Summoning Commission, could be Goblin Intercept, I guess, which, you know, incidentally, still not a staple. I have the last laugh on that, so I think I win. How comes Ragnar? A card that I do actually very much enjoy. Not super good, but when it was first released, it could actually be used to good effect in kind of a mid-range aggro deck, so that was cool. Miss, do a playthrough of Tale of Symphonia. Could do, if anyone was interested in that. I do like the Tales of games. I think Tales of Vesperia was my first. Well, the original, I think it was Tales of Fantasia or something was the very first one, wasn't it? And that was my favorite because it was fan translated. And there was a bit where the main character was standing talking to a friend of theirs on a ship about one of their female companions. And at one point in this kids game, basically, you know, it all been, oh, heroes and friendship will save the earth. At one point, they're talking about this girl, and the friend, out of nowhere, turns to the main character and goes, I bet she looks like a tiger. It's like, whoa, where the hell did that come from? But that cemented my love of the Tales of games. Okay, out comes a Dark Taylor Miss Shelley +1. Interesting. Which brings out a Jumble Zombie +1. At 2 and 4, so, you know, not hugely threatening, but it is 2 cards that Stragan now needs to deal with. Yes, Pegasus is popular with ND players. Yes, Pegasus makes some really, really good decks. Very good decks. I always recommend Pegasus's YouTube channel to everybody who's looking for some interesting decks that are well played. PLA comes out, and goodbye to Taylor Miss Shelley. Never shall she stitch again. Because PLA took her hands as trophies. Out comes Pirate Domingo in the ambush vine in front of it. Now, Pirate Domingo, attack because it's been a creature +1 if it dies. I'm not sure if that ability is going to trigger despite the paralysis. Which could be quite interesting, because if it does trigger without the paralysis, then the ambush vine is going to die, and no, it's not, because it's going to immediately kill the Pirate Domingo. I really should pay more attention. It comes of like jumping my eyes between the chat and the game, I guess. Alright, so Stragan with Battlefield Control is just an ambush vine though, so Guy can turn that back. Okay, well now he's added Crusader, so that's going to be a little bit more difficult. Let's see, you could drop another creature to be hyper-aggressive here, or you could just go for a double charge to maintain a resource lead. He does go for that, double charge into the lead. So that's almost fatal damage there on Guy's side. In fact, it will be fatal damage once the Crusader charges up, won't it? So Guy needs to take care of that Crusader, absolutely, and ideally the ambush vine as well. Let's see what he decides to go for. Both of them can be removed by pretty much any one-cost spell, really. Magic Missile would do it. Cat box out in front of the Crusader. Interesting. So if it's going to summon 2 cat minions when it's destroyed. So bringing out a couple of creatures as blockers, even though they're not really block creatures. So Stragan could just kill the cat box and then the bandits and probably have a free line. But it brings out Susano instead. He just wants to play this defensively. That's fine. Pegasus, thank you very much. Hey, you deserve it. Really good videos, really good decks. Make my stuff look boring. So, Susano kills both creatures. Black Cat comes out, Cat Merchant of Darkness comes out. Black Cat does actually activate, which is pretty cool, and the Cat Merchant of Darkness does its whole thing as well. Yi is still in an awkward position here, though a combination of the Crusader and the Ambush Vine would kill. The Susano, of course, has fatal damage as well. Stragan does have a lot of resources, so a Flame Emission onto that Manticore would basically be all he needed to win this game. Let's see what he decides to go for, and if Guy has any more tricks to pull out of his bag, or whether this is it for him. Fire Domingo comes out, fair enough. So a big play there on Guy's side, using up all his resources basically. Let's see how it goes. Is Blanc come up for another one? Okie dokie. Well, after this is going to be Kenki and George's slap fight, but I'll write you down for one after that. And that is, of course, going to be game. The Crusader is going to land a finishing blow. Guy forfeits, not wanting to take the time. Fair enough. So, congratulations to Stragan, and well played to Gi there. Very nicely done. Alrighty. Next up is Kengi and Shinami with your slap fight. So let's spin the duck. Kengi facing forward. Oh, okay. Bouncing a little bit, but facing back. So, George, please send a battle request to Kengi. George, send a battle request. Miss Hero, would you be willing to do a live stream of a puzzle visual novel games that were made for the DS and PSP but remastered for PC? I'm thinking about the Zerp Escape, Zero Escape, yes. Nonary games, you'll love it. Yeah, if there's any interest in that, absolutely, I'd be happy. Happy to do live streams of those games. Especially since people will already have played them and they can help me when I get stuck. Tishna, the end, yes. Servers are being closed down on the 22nd of August. It's very sad. Okay, so it's Blanca sending out a challenge request to Kengi, but next up is Kengi versus Shinami. So, I think, who does I say? Yes, Shinami sent the battle request to Kengi, please. Kengi is up for a noob battle. If you're up for that, Blank, do let us know. And Kutax wants to know what trading card game you're going to play now, Pegasus. What's next? Or is nothing next? Personally, I wish Artifact would come out already. At least the beta or something. Well, open beta. Or the beta that's not just YouTube influencers. Okay, so George has re-added you, Kengi. Make sure that you've accepted him onto your friends list. The in-game name is Shinami. So... you are. Damn, I can't sub-battle anymore. Most likely the last MD sub-battle, I really have to go. Bye. Aww. Well, again, I mean, if this turns out that it's still popular and people want me to keep going with this, then I will, of course. So we may have another Mabinogi Duel live stream next week, depending on what people want. But maybe not equally. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Have fun in whatever it is that you are running off to do. Okay, so Kengi has added Shinami now, so it should just be a couple more minutes at the most until we move into the next sub-battle. And then after that, it's going to be It's Blank versus somebody. May RNG be on my side, yes. Use the Force, Luke. About RIP MD, this is your fun. Funeral, yes. That makes a little bit more sense. Alright, so Shinami is using the Fene hero in what I can't help but feel is a little cheaty. Genki's using the Teeny hero in order to gain health when charging. So let's see. Slap +1 comes out. Bingo bango. Missing! Cries Cat Merchant. Missing! Such a professional game. Alright, Kengi's turn. Both players are up at level 2. Who's going to slap the most? Oh, and a 1 and a 2. Well, it's not a big gap there. Let's see how it goes. A potion of life on Kengi's side. Le gasp. I feel like that and a potion of life on Shinami's side. Not to be outdone. Both players, same HP, same resources, same blah blah blah. So, alright, so the charging and the charging, more slapping and the slappings. That was an equal trade there with Kengi, so not quite so good for him, but still both players with 18 HP. Pegasus, it's under consideration, possibly Shadowverse. Well, Shadowverse is a good choice if you enjoy it. Very popular game. Very popular game. Alright, Kengi goes up to level 3, throws out a potion of life. Shinami follows suit, one would have to assume. Yup, and... Potion of life? Potion of life, there it goes. Alright, so Kengi's now taking a slight lead there in terms of HP and resources. Let's see what Shinami does. Goes for the charge, goes for another charge. Nope, goes for another slap. 8 and 8. Not getting very lucky with these slaps, Kengi. Always either just getting like a very small trade there or not. Goes for the gold rush, doesn't quite pay off, and he's sad. Goes for the charge. The teeny hero, of course, is going to actually help out Shinami as well. Goes for a charge on the first action, second action, and slap on the third. 5 into 3. Ouch, bad trade there for Kengi, unfortunately for him. Now comes a slap, 4 into a 5. That works out much better. What the hell happened, says Kengi. And Shinami, double charge. Nope, single charge into another slap. 8 and 4. Ooh, ouch. This could be the end then, depending on what Kengi throws out here. He's going to charge up. And Potion of Life. Oh, so he can throw out the slap. No, he's going to go for another charge instead. Oh, because he doesn't have enough gold, obviously, after the Potion of Life. This does give Shinami a chance here. Charging. Can't afford a Potion of Life, I don't think. And a third charge. That's 6. Could still be problematic here. Can toss out a slap. Which may kill Shinami. Here he goes. Slap plus 1 to 2 into 4. Ooh, just missed there. Shinami's turn, 3 actions here, so probably a double charge into a slap or a Potion of Life. Let's see what he decides to go for. Fenny's ability, of course, no, just a triple charge. Interesting choice. Alright, Kengi's turn, charging, and slapping, or triple charge. Goes for the slap, 6 into a 5, into an 8, and Fenny's ability does not activate, and down goes Shinami. Yay! Slap fights! Huzzah! So congratulations, Gengi. Well done, Shinami. I do love slap fights. There's a small amount of skill involved in it, obviously, but mostly it's just rolling a dice. Whoever gets the higher number wins. Neon, how about Dungeons and Dragons? Have you played that? You can be a very good dungeon master. I actually loved playing the pen and paper D&D when I was a kid. I've played D&D. I've played the White Wolf, World of Darkness and vampire stuff. I played some homebrew stuff. I really actually enjoy Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing. When Divinity Original Sin 2 came out, I was like, is this going to be possible for me to actually create campaigns, bring people in, play them? Problem is, of course, with that kind of thing, you need multiple people on voice chat at the same time, and it can be a bit problematic to organize and all the rest of it. But I do actually very much enjoy being Dungeon Master. Damn it, our neutral strong. Yes, hands over the golden pimp hand to Kengi. Yes, you are the bearer of the pimp hand. The pimp hand is strong in this one. It's a good game. I like slap fights, as I say. A small amount of skill involved in it, but mostly it's just complete randomization, which means that everyone can enjoy it, and nobody needs to feel even slightly bad about losing. Okay, so, any more people up for a sub-battle? If you would like to get involved, which is basically, what we've just been seeing here, then please let me know. Post your in-game name in the chat box below. Or if you want to see if you want your deck to be analyzed and critiqued, please post your chat. We usually get a lot of those, but not so much today, obviously, because people aren't really that interested in creating, the best possible deck, because it's going to be over. Neon, how about a D&D live stream with chats? Where I say things and I wait for people to type in chat? Yeah, that could work. I would love to do that, Neon, so if you actually have any ideas on how to make that work properly, or any examples of it working properly on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, get in touch with me on Discord, because I would actually be interested in doing something like that. Okay, so Sabrasona is up. You can fight It's Blank then. Kengi's up for another one. Kengi's always up for a good fight. That's our legend. Okay, so we've got It's Blank versus Elanisama. So if you guys can add each other, please. And then we've got Kengi versus somebody. Neon, yep, and you roll the dice for players. Now, actually, that may not be necessary. There is a website where you can create a little session ID or something like that, and then people can log in with the password and roll the dice on it, and then everybody can see what the dice roll was, so there's no cheating or anything like that. But I mean, I suppose if people trust me to roll dice, then that would work. Neon or Discord voice chats in streams. I don't know if I could get that. Yeah, I mean that theoretically, put it that way, that should work. I'm just not 100% sure what I would need to do in order to stream the sound from the Discord voice chat into this. I would like to keep it separate from the game volume, obviously, so I want to have it on separate channels, but that could quite work. Miss, make what work? Sorry, I was on Facebook. Don't be distracted from my live streams. It hurts my feelings. But Neon had the idea of asking me if I play Dungeons and Dragons, you know, that kind of thing, and because he thought I'd make a good dungeon master, and I said I love that kind of thing. I was super into that when I was in school, and I actually had friends that could play D&D and stuff. So yeah, I would love to do, you know, D&D live streams, but the problem with that is because you need a number of people in order to play. Ideally, you know, they should all be on voice, and I guess very, very awkward to organize. So I was just saying to Neon if he had any ideas or examples on how to make that work with the least amount of effort for everyone involved possible, I'd be interested to hear it. Okay, right, so nobody else has signed up for a sub-battle just yet, so let's go straight on to the It's Blank and Seprasona. Face forward, It's Blank, face back, Elanisama, even though it's not alphabetical, but whatever. Face forward, It's Blank. So, It's Blank, please send a battle request to Elanisama. Missed, you can just use Discord bots for rolls and RNG. That's actually a good point. Yep, I could use the Discord for the rolls, absolutely. Everybody who was going to be involved in it would go into a special private room that only people with that role could get into. Yeah, I like that idea. Make a voice chat for the games and a channel for interactions. Yes. Neon had that idea about the voice chat thing. I would like to... I keep all of my audio on different channels, so what you're hearing through the microphone is on one channel. The game sound is on a different channel. That way I can muck around with volume and stuff, and I can edit it later if necessary. So I'd like to get voice chat stuff from Discord onto a separate audio channel as well in OBS. I'm not 100% sure how I would do that, is my question, but I can figure it out. Sabro is ready. Good. Okay, good. They're jumping in. Excellent. Pegasus. Mr. Arc does not fight. I will fight if somebody wants me to fight. I haven't actually fought in like 2 or 3 weeks now. But I will be I'm absolutely happy to fight if somebody wants to challenge me. Neon, I will search it for you and chat you in Discord. Thank you, Neon. I may set up like a completely separate channel in the Discord, literally just for anyone who's interested in this concept to talk about it. Okay, so Fenny up at the top, looks like no mutants, and Elanisama down the bottom with the neutral hero, and again it looks like no mutants, bringing out the elf. Let's see. Missed, you have to type actions. The rule makes it so everyone will be aware of what people are doing regardless of what they say. Wait, so your idea is that they're on the voice chat so that they can sort of say what they want to do, but... no, I don't know. I don't know why you would need to chat with text and voice chat at the same time. Channel for interactions and a voice chat for the games. I think you just need the voice chat, surely. George, I'd vote for Ark to fight. Well, again, I mean, it's not a question of voting for me to fight. I'm perfectly happy to fight anybody who wants to fight. But if somebody specifically wants to fight me, they will have to say, hey, Ark, can we have a fight? At which point I'll say, yes, absolutely, no problem. Forest Fire comes out. Goodbye to Susano. Out comes the Shadow Princess, who gives the resources back and then dies because she unfortunately got the 50% roll that put her on the wrong side of the Forest Fire. Still a nice counter there to Susano, a Forest Fire. Elanisama charges. Out comes a Detective Christie +1, which we don't generally like to see. But I seem to remember Elanisama going up against somebody who was using a Detective Christie +1 in the last sub-battle and winning, so who knows. Out comes Susano once again, thanks to the Shadow Princess, and goodbye to Christie. Miss, hey Ark, can we have a fight in Fortnite? I will create... Actually, I wouldn't actually mind doing that. Creating a lobby where it was literally just me and one other person. And it was just 45 minutes of us running around in ever-diminishing circles trying to find each other. And then going, somebody going, it would be you, going, there he is, sniped in the head. Game over! 45 minutes of running, 3 seconds of combat, and then the game is over. Which is basically every single game of Fortnite for me. Or any Battle Royale game. Alright, so Elanisama bringing out the elf. Surprise attack. Goodbye to the elf. Both players are up at level 3 now, and this is going to be getting problematic for Elanisama because obviously It's Blank is going to be getting one more resource every turn than Elanisama is. So, awkward. And this does look like a double +1 Detective Christie deck, so Blank. If it is a double +1 Detective Christie deck, that's a gimmick, buddy. Neon, if you want to further the experience, you can buy tabletop games in Steam and set up maps to play there. I will write that down as well. Because you do know how I like my high professional quality videos and live streams. Professionalism. Alright. Shut up, duck. What is it? Tabletop games. There we go. Mist, I would just sneak up and shotgun you from the back, to be honest. Let's be completely honest with ourselves here, Mist. We would both panic the shit out, and we would end up just running around each other, accidentally building walls. We would entomb each other until eventually the map just shrunk and killed us both. Alright, so it's a double Detective Christie +1 deck, which is a gimmick. It's a gimmick. Boo. Good time for Susanoo to come out, though, I think. Remind me, I have to remind myself. Ooh, 9 damage. Just outside of range there to kill it for killing that Beachkin Arthur. It's blank. It's a tribute to Vertsuit. A gimmick deck? I don't think he'll appreciate it. Alright, out comes Susanoo, one would have to assume. There we go. Nice use of the vampire there. Genki, I think he really wants to beat Sabro, so he's using that shit deck. The problem is it's not a shit deck, it's a gimmick deck, so it's going to be problematic. Boo, yes. Paralyze early urine comes out, it's going to take care of the Susanoo, of course, and the Fiery Zealot is going to drop down in front of the Vampire. Now, the Vampire would in fact survive the Fiery Zealot's blast if Elanisama went to remove it, but, you know, the question is it really worth going for the removal? And the answer is probably not, because at that point, Blank could kill the Vampire with pretty much anything. So let's see what Elanisama decides to go for. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, got that all around. I've got Heart of Crown and Tabletop Games written down on that now. There's ideas for things. Well, I'll be in Portugal in November. So I seem to remember at least one person lives in Portugal. So we can meet up and we can play a board game and I can record that and make a video of that. I'm really reaching. There's that goddamn Detective Christie again. Ah, so sad when she replaced Cher. I don't like Detective Christie +1. She's just ugh. Well, I don't like Detective Christie, she's just ugh. And Detective Christie +1s are just bleh. I wish they just stuck with Cher. Cher was such a good card. Couldn't use it in too many decks, but it at least had varied use. You know, it was transformation trap bait when you were using a very powerful card. It was good tempo control. You could have an interesting Vanished Thief's Book deck, as I think Leek showed us on many times. And she was a lot of fun in PVG as well, because AI had no freaking idea how to deal with them. And Neon, ideas for Arc streams, yes. Pegasus, Double Christie is like Mr. Rafir's deck. George, Double Christie subfight. Look, if two people both running Double Christies want to go with that, then I'm okay with that. But otherwise, not so much. Tabletop Sim is on sale. $30 for 4 copies. So if everyone pools their money together, we can all get it for $3 cheaper. Everyone will just need to spend $6.70. Listen, if the community would come together to that extent, I would be overjoyed. I don't see it happening, but if they did, that would be super awesome. Okay, Elanisama once again goes for the revival, and I'm pretty sure she can't bring out Susanoo again. No, I'd be very surprised unless she had a double Susanoo in there. Okay, possibly a double Susanoo in there actually. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, very cool. So, the Vampire comes out, takes care of the thing, blah, blah, but of course, because it's a goddamn Detective Christie, it doesn't actually matter. It's easy to just bring her right back out again. Holy Missile takes care of the Vampire. George, I still want to see Arc in sub-battle fight. Again, I'm perfectly happy to fight. People just need to challenge me. Also, that's pretty funny. The Susanoo just killed the Christie's thing. This actually might work out super well for Elanisama. By capturing the Susanoo, its blank has just screwed over his own tactics with the Christie summon on the thing in front. So if Elanisama can kill that Arthur and leave the Christie alone, it should actually be fine. It's going to be difficult now for It's Blank to bring out any new Christies, because they'll just get the clue will just get destroyed. Funny. Miss, got a 3DS. Yes, yes I do. Because I made a bunch of Pokemon video. One of which is like something ridiculous, like 18,000 views or something at this point. Why the hell I'm wasting my time with you, Mabinogi Duel, peasants? Okay, so out comes the fiery zealot, so It's Blank realizes that obviously he's not going to be able to bring out the Christies, thanks to Susanoo just murdering the clues. So out comes the Goblin Bomb Squad. Elonisum obviously just working at a real disadvantage here, having to work around these bloody detectives. Out comes the skeleton. Interesting. Missed. Sub-wars, sub-battles. I don't know what that is. So the PLA, Susanoo is going to activate, injure the skeleton, and then the PLA's ability will activate and kill the skeleton, and PLA will go right back into It's Blank's hand. It's a good tactic, but it's still a gimmick deck, so I hate it. It's free on 3DS. Yeah, interesting. I may give that a go then, actually. Alright. Let's see, Sub Wars. I'll do that 3DS in brackets. Pablo Madrid, get Mon Hun 4 then, dude. World's got nothing. I already have Monster Hunter 4U. That's what I bought that before Monster Hunter World. World's got nothing on 4. Well, I really enjoy World. I have Monster Hunter World as well. So, well played there to Sabrosona. Blank. Double Detective +1 Christies. I'm disappointed in you, young man. But, yeah, no, I've got Monster Hunter World on the PS4, and I've got Monster Hunter 4U on the 3DS. But nobody's going to watch Monster Hunter 4U on the 3DS. Even the big names like Gaijin Hunter and so on and so forth don't do Mon Hun 4U videos anymore. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Well, it's well, I don't know. I had a quote in my head about, you know, forgiveness and something about actions. It completely left me. I was thinking about monsters. Okay, so if anybody has a deck code that they would like me to take a look at and offer some critique and possible advice, please post it into the chat. If anybody wants to get involved in sub-battles, please post your in-game name in the chat. If anybody has any ideas for games that they would like me to play in future live streams, now that Mabinogi Duel is dying, please let me know in the chat. Basically, just speak up. Missed. Super Mario Party will have online for the Switch. I'm gonna need more money before I can get my hands on a Switch, so if people want to start donating, that would be nice. Can you still for battle? Yes, I have you written down, no worries. Sabrosona, that was my first platinum deck. Guess it's outdated. Well, you were up against a gimmick, so without an anti-gimmick card, you weren't going to win. So it may not be outdated still. Kengi's made a new deck. George, have you heard of RimWorld? Yes, but I have forgotten everything I heard about it. So remind me. I have heard. It does ring a bell, but I don't remember anything about what I heard about it. Alright, so Kengi's made a new deck. Who wants to fight Kengi? Who wants to fight Kengi? Or who wants to fight me? There seems to be a little bit of a push there for people who want to fight me. Even though my decks are wildly out of date. Kengi deck code posting, let's see. Not share deck. Haha, I clicked on the right thing this time. Bum, bum. 602338A. Alright, Al. There we go, so that's Kengi's new deck. Obviously, I'm not going to critique it, because it's Kengi, doesn't need help. Missed, I would donate, but I'm saving my money for the Kingdom Hearts PS4. I don't honestly expect anybody to donate to me. It's fine. Okay, so George is up for another battle. You can fight George then, so there we go. Kengi versus Shinami. Sexy looking deck, by the way. And Sabrosona's deck, I'll just quickly post that up there for people to see before I spin the deck. 338B. Wow, you literally created your deck code right after Kengi did. Look at that, 60233A. 338A, 602 338B. That's awesome. I don't know why that pleases me so much, but it does. Alright, so then this is Eleni Samar's first platinum deck. So, fun. So Persona, I have a deck too that I want to play. Okay, I will write your name down as well then. Sona, not Soma. This isn't Brave New World. Okay, MHMH. 602-338C. Hey! Anybody else want to post a deck code just so that we can keep on going? I want to see a 602-338B. D. It would help if I knew how the alphabet worked, wouldn't it? It's not that difficult. It's only 26 bloody letters. Ooh, a Soul Bad Guy deck. And a Jiangxi Legasp. Lucky, lucky bastard. Interesting, though. Undertaker is a very interesting choice. And Soul Bad Guy, of course, very interesting as well. I can't really comment on it because I don't have Jiangxi. I don't really know how she plays in various decks. So I can't comment on the deck other than saying, looks cool. Is blank showing out spell 602-338F. We missed D and E. Oh no, Neon's got the E. Excellent. Who has the D? Actually, that came out a little bit more pervy than I intended it to. Who got the D and who wants it? I should add more spells. Nope, I think it looks perfect as it is. It's very cartoonish. Neon 602-338E. I'm actually going to have to type in the D. Oh no, it's an invalid deck code. Aw, nobody's got E. How is that even possible? Did I type that? I must have typed that in wrong. 602-338E. Yes, there we go. I must have typed it in wrong. Okay. Susanoo plus Ino plus my Natsume. Not yours, you understand. My Natsume. I like it. I like it. Drag to Hell these days I tend to replace with Dark Firebolt, but otherwise, noise. And of course, Ino is almost never used, so it's fun to see her in play. Okay, Separate is the Aggressor deck, 602-338-4. Ah, we're off the letters. Boo. Whoops. And overwrite, and take a look. Okay. This is the Aggressor deck. What's your opinion? I guess it's solid, but not extremely good. I mean, it looks fine at first glance. I think really if you're going to have Angel Aperia -1 in there, and you want to turn it into more of a res deck, then you probably need to kind of double down on the res deck style. You know, replace one of either the Bomb Squad or the Fiery Zealot with like a Feather of Phoenix. You know, maybe the Blackstone's Crest with another Dark Angel Aperia -1 or a Nevia, something like that. Maybe. As it stands, the Orperia just feels a little bit out of place. So if you don't want to double down on the Resurrection, a Light Elf would be nice for some early game plays. But yeah, it looks fine. Looks fine to me. George, revise and advise. Okay, very quickly then. 602-338. 337. My bad, not 338. Ah. Tried to trip me up there, but I was... No, wait, that's Kengi's. Oh, yes. No, I got that wrong. I typed in the wrong thing. There's too many deck codes. Do not save that one just yet. We'll come back to that. George's was 602-3393. There we go. Yes. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Whoops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Alrighty. Honestly, I'd say get rid of the Gold Rush. It's too much randomization in the Gold Rush. Probably replace it with like a couple more potions of life. Really. Just so that you've always got some nice cheap potions of life to throw out there. It's one of the reasons why Kengi Wonks was able to get those potions out. That would really be my only adjustment to make that. Replace the gold rushes with potions of life. Kangis. Which we'll do now. 602, 337F. And from what little I saw, I think this is that the Lily deck that I used earlier on in the stream. So if anyone is interested in copying that, there it is. The Holy Spear with the Lilith and the Lily rather, and the Mage and the Snake Tamer Nicholas. Always fun. Whoops, what did I do? I accidentally double-clicked there. I had a spasm. Lhasa. Okay, and MH 602. What was that? 3395. Okay. Another Susano. Yeah, Susano. Nobody is allowed to just say Susano. You have to say Susano. Rin. Crest Pegasus. Lin. Either one. Woo. Yeah, looks fun. Light flame emission, which is an interesting choice. You got the Ifrit instead of the standard flame emission. Interfectum Malus, which is really good if you can anticipate the drops. Yep, there's nothing in that deck that immediately jumps out at me as a must change. At this point, it looks like it's really just it's up to you. Cocoon of Evolution, I'm not 100% sure on. That one I would be a little bit dubious on. I mean, I know transformation is good, but most cards these days have some sort of like, counters direct transformation. So maybe switch the Cocoon of Evolution out with an elf. But other than that, looks solid. Looks solid. Miss, JoJo Part 5 has been announced. I did see that, actually, yes. Quick, catch up on the series before everyone gets into complex arguments on how time works and the flow of it. Oh god, what's oh yes, Dai Warudo. That's it, yes. Speaking of how time works. It's blank. Arc, is there a non-gimmick deck for Plum Blossom? Not really. I mean, you can use her in a non-gimmick deck, but she's definitely gimmick material. You definitely want to play her in, the standard 4-plum Ritual of Darkness, King of Prophets. Because it's just an instant win. Okay. Neil's deck. Meister Nua. Wow. 2 Divine Beasts of the North. Okay. Interesting. And a normal Detective Christie. That's kind of all over the place. But I appreciate the wild and wacky nature of it. Wouldn't work in like top tier meta, but it would be fun to see in a sub battle. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, so I think what we've got Kengi versus Shinami are lined up. Saburo-san is willing to fight again, but somebody needs to challenge her. So let's get on with the sub battles once again. Face forward Kengi, face backwards Shinami. Okay, it's more forward than backwards. So, Kengi, send a battle request to Shinami. Kengi, please send a battle request to Shinami. Then if anybody else wants to join into the sub-battles, please comment with your in-game name in the chat. And if you would like your deck to be critiqued or just to show it off, post that code in the chat. And if you have any ideas for games and things you would like me to live stream or make videos about, post that in the chat. Neon, Arc, want to fight that? I can fight that if you like. You and I can have a sub-battle. I'll be very rusty, so that'll be interesting. Alright, Shinami up at the top with the Sarah hero and 2 mutants. Kengi down the bottom with the L hero, surprise, and 2 mutants. So let's see how this goes. Both players running 3 colors. Shinami going for an immediate Book of Knowledge. So Kengi, I was going to say, should really need to like play something now, but apparently not going to. Shinami's going to level up now. Kengi just going to charge and skip a turn. If Shinami had a share, now would be an absolutely perfect time to play it. Discards into blue, going to play a creature to next to that counterspell that's just been dropped, one would have to assume. Unless it's just being saved for later. Ice Golem +1. Oh no, it's a free summon. Okay, he's dropped a free summon. It's unlikely the Kengi's going to fall for that, but let's see. Neon, also, maybe you can also stream anime marathon reactions for weekends. I guess I could. I must admit, I don't watch that much anime. I don't even really know why, except that these days it seems like you either don't watch anime or you're a weeb. There seems to be no middle ground. There's no kind of like, oh yeah, you know, I watch it sometimes, in the way that I sometimes watch cartoons. There's none of that. You're either into anime, or, you know, also, you know, when you live in Japan for a while, you actually weirdly get out of the habit of watching anime and things like that, because as big a phenomenon as it is in the West, in Japan, it is still kind of seen as a kid's thing, you know? Going up to a random Japanese person in the street and saying, I'm really into anime, is like a Japanese person approaching you in the street and going, I'm really into Tom and Jerry. It was weird to find that out. Neon, watch 12-episode anime with viewers in chat. I could. I mean, I would. That actually sounds like fun. I would absolutely do that. Although I have to suspect that I would probably get the... It feels like I would get that video locked. I really don't think they would let that be archived onto YouTube. And I'm not even 100% sure they would allow it to be streamed properly. It would probably just be muted or something. I'm not sure. Alright, so we've got a Lady Share out on the field alongside a Linker Elven Kier. The Angel Orperia Dark -1 is out onto the field. I assume it summoned something, but I assume Linker also killed it. So, Jin Kisaragi. So yes, I kind of assumed it was going to be a Jin Kisaragi free summon deck as soon as I saw the Dark Ice Golem. That was a combination that I remember everybody just we all really tried to make that work. Really tried to make that work when it first came out. Tried to just get Jin a spot in the meta, but just couldn't. It was too many steps, or it was too expensive, or it was too many easy counters. It was always something, no matter what deck you created with the combo, it was always something that just didn't quite work. You know, you're in middle ground, and Mist is also apparently in middle ground. You can stream it right side left. I think they're getting smart about that. Actually, I think they're beginning to figure that sort of thing out. I see it on YouTube now. Sometimes people got like picture in picture with other moving things in the background just to throw off the robots to detect it, that sort of thing. I mean, I can see myself trying it, but I don't see it being a regular thing. Missed. If it's never archived, it never counts. That's how the 24-hour streams get away with what they do. Well, fair enough then. I may give it a try. If anybody has like a new anime or something that's just come out that we can all watch and we live stream it over a weekend sometime, sure. Why the hell not, right? Neon, my Jin Mermaid combo worked. I have a vague memory of that. Yes. Actually, let me bring it up. Pegasus freeze deck. Yes. Yes, with the face masks. They're always so uncomfortable. I never got used to wearing those. Because you'd wear the face mask and then you'd sneeze or something and go, oh god, it's on the mask. I mean, the mask is pressing against my face. Ah! So bro, I only see One Piece right now, but I'm not at day. The thing I do more frequently is read manga. Fair enough. I mean, again, you know, I'm not taking a dig at anybody. If you're really into manga, then great. Be into whatever makes you happy. If you finish a day smiling, then it's been a good day. It's not really for me. And again, I got out of the habit because, you know, I made the mistake of when I first moved to Japan of, you know, I would like approach a cute girl and, you know, I would be trying to start a conversation. I'd be like, shit, what do I know about Japan? Oh, hey, anime. And they would just go, oh, okay, not right. Don't bring that up again. So I kind of got out of the habit a little bit. Ooh, ouch, a stone curse right into the Triss. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Miss Hero, another game suggestion. Metal Gear 5. That's the Phantom Pain, right? Yes. I don't think anybody would be interested in seeing that. It's a bit too old at this point. A bit too old. I mean, I could possibly play the new Hideo Kojima game Death Stranding when it eventually comes out, but I'm a little nervous about it. Hideo Kojima's a nutcase, and he may very well be one of those nutcases that only works when he's got limitations, external limitations placed on him, and not when he's given free reign. So either it's going to be fine and he can rein himself in, or his newfound freedom is going to go completely to his head, in which case it's going to be problematic. Neon, watch High School DxD Hero. Nice anime and plot and plots. And yes, I know what capital plots means. Congratulations to Kengi, and well played there to Shinami. A nice attempt there to make the Jin Golem free summon combo work. Unfortunately, not quite where it needs to be, and that's not Shinami's fault. It's just the Jin card is just really annoying. Missed. Kojima Uncaged will be an event nonetheless. Oh, it will be that. Yes, yes. Whatever happens with Death Stranding, I will say this. It is not going to be boring. It might be completely off its head, but it's not going to be boring. Kojima games I always absolutely adored for the gameplay and absolutely hated for the storyline. I think if he just threw in the occasional nod and wink where he was like, I know this is stupid, I would be okay with it, but he just seems to take it so seriously and it's so stupid. She breathes through her skin. Oh, really? Does she? Is that what she does? And yet she can go swimming without drowning. Okie dokie, Kojima. Era 17, clickbait? No, not clickbait. The Mabinogi Duel servers are being shut down on August 22nd. So yes, not clickbait. Undine OP. Undine is a great card. Everybody loves Undine. Kengi, I challenge Sabro if she's cool with it. Yep, I will write it down now. Okay, so we got Kengi versus Sabro. Kengi versus Sabro. Missed. Everyone is linked together. I assume that's like a Metal Gear thing, but honestly, I kind of deliberately purged most of it from my head. I managed to hold on to the story on Phantom Pain up until the point where Big Boss gets into the Jeep with the I suppose technically the antagonist, who just randomly gets stepped on by Metal Gear, so that's kind of weird. And he starts talking about how he's going to infect language. And I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ. It's the dumbest plan ever! Even if we assume that you can, and you can't, but even if you could, that would still be the dumbest plan ever! Anyway. Kengi facing forward, Helenisama facing away. Okay, Kengi. So, Kengi, please send a battle request to Helenisama. Kengi, send a battle request to Helenisama. And eats sunlight, yes. She drinks through her skin and eats sunlight. Well, she breathes through her skin, was what Kojima said, because everybody saw Quiet, and they were like, why the hell is she wearing just enough material to make up like one handkerchief? And Kojima said, oh no, I get that it looks like female objectification. And you know, personally speaking, I got no problem with it. You know, I like breasts. They're great. But Kojima was like, no. There's a really good reason for it. There's a really good reason for the fact why that she wears so few clothes. And then it turns out it's because she breathes through her skin, so if she wore a lot of armor, it would suffocate her. And you think, no, Kojima, that's not a really good reason. That's a bullshit reason that you made up so that you could have a really scantily clad woman who for some reason rolls around in water. I mean, if she literally did drink through her skin, I don't know why she couldn't just hold out her hand and pour the water onto it. Not entirely sure why she needed to writhe around on the ground, but hey, I'm sure there's a really good reason for that too. Okay, so Helenisama up at the top with one mutant and the neutral hero. Kengi down the bottom with the L hero and 3 mutants. I got a bit confused there because I went mutants hero and then I went hero mutants. It's been a long day. Alrighty, so both players playing it quite defensively here. Obviously, both players are veterans of the game. They know exactly what they're doing, so this is going to be interesting. Missed. No, he's going to infect people with parasite that kills you if you use any language that triggers a parasite. Yes, he's going to kill you with language. You know, he infects the language. So the parasites are like, oh, I'm detecting English. So English language effectively becomes a parasitical carrier. So he's killing you using language as the method of killing you. Which is dumb. If you have a parasite that you can program to kill people based on specific triggers, why the shit would you use language? That's the stupidest trigger you could possibly choose. It would literally kill like a few hundred people, and then everyone would go, oh, it's the language. You know, there's a really obvious pattern here. Only English speakers are dying. Let's not speak English. We've got billions of other languages available to us, alongside sign language. Just general charades and writing shit down. Infecting language. What a dumbass plan is that? Alright, so we've got an Elrond Dark Plus and Neon Breasts are great. I like them. By Arcadean. Yes. Listen, there is absolutely no problem with admiring the female form or the male form. If firemen want to do sexy calendars, I'm absolutely fine with that. If superhero ladies want to fly around the place in underpants, I'm also fine with that. I don't then look at all women and go, you know what? Comics have convinced me. They're all meat. Because I would have to be a blithering idiot. Pegasus, Elrond is very sexy. Elrond is very sexy. Look at this. She's nice. She's also a badass as well. And then she just gets randomly murdered by Fergus. So it's like, okay. Missed. Once you spoke, it's too late though. Well, once you'd spoken, you died, and then, you know, a few hundred other people would speak, and because English is spoken all over the world, you know, people in China would be like, oh, weird, you know, I was having a perfectly normal conversation with Ho Chi Minh, and then he said something in English, and he died. Wow, I wonder if that's a coincidence. A few thousand people would die, and then they would go, look at this, it's really obvious that everyone who's speaking English is dying, because we're in a country where English isn't often spoken, somebody said a word in English, and they drop dead. It's not a difficult pattern to identify. All the government has to do is create one pre-recorded thing. English will kill you if you speak it. Don't speak English. Broadcast on every radio and television and internet channel. And there you go. You're done. It's fine. Nobody else dies. Your plan is over now. It's fine. I mean, you've killed a few thousand people perhaps, but so what? Why not do it according to, like, genetic phenotype? If you've got a real issue with this thing. Said it's just kill Caucasians. I don't care. Don't infect language. It's a dumb idea. Neon, she's also a plant. Oh. Yeah, you know she's got that sap. I don't actually know what it's a euphemism for, but hey. If you say anything in a pervy enough voice, it's going to sound pervy. Surprisingly. Ice Spear comes out. That's going to not really kill people, but it's going to weaken them down, so that's going to be nice. The Vine continues to chip away, and Elrond does manage to kill the Elven Archer. Not that that's a big win for Kengi, because the Archers are always the weakest links around here. Astrologist Amantur obviously isn't going to die to HP damage, so this opens things up for Elanisama a little bit. She could just kill Elrond and leave the vines more or less alone. 2 damage coming out from them isn't really a big deal, so who cares? But let's see. The Bomb Squad and the Elf are going to kill each other in the next turn. The Triss is going to kill one of the vines. Amantur is going to kill one of the vines. But without Elrond being murdered... Of course, Elanisama may want to keep them out. May want to keep Elrond around for a little bit longer, just so that the vines are summoned and Kengi has less room to summon anything with some actual fighting power, but... Let's find out. She's thinking about it. Like a nice little AoE here, like an Ice Spear would just do very well. Black Spirit comes out in front of Elrond, so it looks like she may be just leaving the Elrond out onto the field temporarily, just so that Kengi can't summon anything with good attack value. Let's see how this goes. Then discard into nature, which is quite interesting. So ambush fine? Could be ambush fine. I'll come to vines, and unfortunately for Kengi, they don't appear in anywhere particularly useful, although he might, for all I know, be quite happy that they appeared there. The card appraiser goes on the far right hand side, and that is of course going to activate because, you know, Astrologist Amantur, apart from anything else, is out onto the field. The Vine gets a little chip damage off. Elrond does a little bit of damage to the Black Spirit, but doesn't remove its armor value, and the card appraiser does generate a darkness resource. So once again, something like an ice spear or whatever would be really nice here, but Mukral Gesko comes out. That's going to deal with the Elrond. Now the Black Spirit is going to vanish to card appraiser's ability. There it goes. But that does leave 10 damage on Elrond's side of the field and 5 on the other. Okay, so a mist comes out, is countered by a counter spell, and the Elrond does land where it was going to land. Which actually, Elanisama is probably feeling fairly okay about. It doesn't really matter to her where Elrond goes. Yigit Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name. Is Mabinogi Duel on Steam shutting down, or mobile version, or both? The Mabinogi Duel on Steam is called Duel of Summoners. It's actually a separate game. We don't know if that's shutting down. There hasn't been any announcement about it yet, unfortunately, so nobody knows. But the mobile Mabinogi Duel, yes, that is definitely shutting down on August 22nd. I mean, I assume Duel of Summoners is being shut down as well, but who knows. Goblin Shredder comes out. That's going to take care of the Vine. Eleni-sama's turn once again. She doesn't really have any stuff for removal. Ooh, out comes the Magic Sensing Bomb. A very interesting play there. Now that deals 10 damage? 8 damage. 8 damage. Oh, because it's not a +1. So that's going to deal 8 damage if Kengi uses any any spells. Now it's 10 damage coming out onto the field. Eleni-sama may have dropped that. Well, I mean... Oh, and it was immediately removed by the card appraiser. Wah, wah. Drag the Hell comes out. Oh, unfortunately for Kengi, it does hit the Aileron. That's not going to be quite so great. And it leaves the Elf Hero Triss out on the field. Missed. Magic Mike left, so it's clearly shutting down. Clearly shutting down. No more striptease dances. Praveen, hi! You get, goddammit, every card game I get into shut down. Well, for the love of God, don't get into Gwent then, because I really enjoy Gwent and I don't want it to shut down. Alright, Eleni-sama's turn. Now, currently, with the attrition values, Kengi is going to win this one turn before Eleni-sama does. So, she really does need to remove that card appraiser. The constant generation and the ability to remove the the low star value cards is annoying, to say the least. She's charging it; it's getting nicely balanced out, but unfortunately, in this case, balancing out the resources means that you're not getting them into anywhere that's going to give you enough for a proper removal. You could just make your own card game so you can shut it down. Yeah. All right, so she's thinking about it. Depending on whether or not Kengi has an Arrow of Revenge, and I don't remember if we've seen one. Yeah, we haven't seen one yet. But if Kengi has an Arrow of Revenge, then this is game. If he doesn't, then it may not be. If Eleni-sama has a Mutant Arrow of Revenge, then this will be game. But if she had it, I have to assume she probably would have used it. No, going for the triple charge. Interesting. Both players just really settling in here. So, Eleni-sama's turn. She really absolutely needs to get rid of that card appraiser now, or that's going to be fatal. Let's see what she goes for. Let's see what she goes for. Praveen is giving away collab cards for free, if anybody wants them. Do get in touch with him as a generous offer. Alright, Eleni-sama is thinking about it. So no obvious plays here, apparently. Which is a little bit unfortunate for her. Let's see what she decides to go for. Charge on the first action. What are we going to see on the second and the third? Exciting, says Kengi. Guess it's a good game, says Sabro. No plans then, maybe. Awkward. Missed. Got Desert King? Do you, Praveen? Another charge from Eleni-sama. Whoop, that was amazing. So that's the good job from the Remiel hero. And a triple charge, okay. So no way of removing that card appraiser. Unfortunately, both players... Well, I suppose you would have had to have revived from the grave and then removed both. Really, and that would of course given Kengi all of his cards back as well. So right down to the wire there, both players running at single digits. Out comes the mist that's going to retarget the fireball. Oh, that was... Oh, that could have been so amazing. If that had retargeted the firebolt onto the card appraiser, then Eleni-sama would have survived the hit from the vine and would have won on her turn. Oh, damn. That was very, very close. That was just a flip of the coin there at the end there that made the difference. Woo! Oh, all right, bad luck. Shit. Yeah. Missed. Nintendo announced nothing about 3DS at E3. Is it dead yet? I'm pretty... Yes, basically yes. Their focus is entirely on the Switch at this point. I think that was a hell of a good match to finish on. So, I do not know whether or not this is going to be the last Mabinogi Duel or live stream we do or not. I'm going to post a a Discord invite. I have to edit these things on. Never expire, no limit, generate link, copy, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put the Discord link is in the chat box. That's where we're going to be discussing whether or not we do future Mabinogi Duel live streams, and if yes or if not, what we are going to be doing, what other games I'm going to be playing, where you can vote on what you want to see, and all that kind of thing. Get involved in this whole sort of planning process. So, maybe Mabinogi Duel live stream next Monday, maybe not. Friday we will be doing a Duel Links live stream because it was specifically requested, because something's happening in Duel Links this week. I think they're changing some of the rule sets, they're buffing HP values, something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I was asked to make a live stream on the Friday for Duel Links, so I'm doing it. I don't question these things. So, Kingy, you're off to have your dinner? Yeah, finished. George, see you in Discord. Miss, should I give away a free Zygarde shiny code on stream right now? It's only good for the US. Sure, why not? Give it away. That's very nice. Good night, Neon. Shift to Pokemon Go now. I cannot make videos about that. I'm in the middle of the wilds of Scotland, and we don't get proper cell phone coverage here. Annoying. Anyway, so hopefully I will see most of you guys in Discord in just a couple of minutes. Failing that, Friday, as I say, is the Duel Links live stream, so jump on in and get involved in that. And then on Monday, who knows? Maybe Mabinogi Duel, maybe something completely different. Jump into the Discord if you want to have your voice heard on what I should be playing. Thanks as always for watching, and a special thank you to everyone who got involved. It was awesome and a really, really cool battle there to finish off the sub-battle. So, thank you everybody. I'll see you in Discord, or Friday, or Monday. Either way, until then, be good. If you can't be good, be careful.